Tom Cruise, whose full name is Thomas Cruise Mapother IV, is a highly acclaimed American actor and producer. He was born on July 3, 1962, in Syracuse, New York, USA. Cruise is known for his charismatic screen presence, versatile acting skills, and his dedication to performing many of his own stunts in action films. Some of his most famous movies include Top Gun, Rain Man, Mission Impossible series, Jerry Maguire, A Few Good Men, Risky Business, and The Last Samurai, among many others. He has received several awards and nominations throughout his career, including 3 Academy Award nominations. His personal life and relationships have often been the subject of media attention. Despite his occasional controversies, he remains one of the most recognizable and influential actors in Hollywood. Before we dive into the main content, I want to talk to you about something important. If you find value in what you see today, I'd really appreciate your support. Here's how you can help. First, if you're enjoying the video, don't forget to hit that like button. It lets me know you're enjoying the content and helps others discover it as well. If you think this video can be helpful or entertaining for your friends or family, please consider sharing it. Sharing is caring, after all. If you're new here, or you haven't already, why not join our Disc Diggers family? Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update from us. We post 2 videos every week. By liking, sharing, and subscribing, you're supporting the channel, and it motivates us to create more content you love. But remember, it's not just about us, it's about building a community of movie enthusiasts. Number 10. Collateral, released in 2004. Driven by director Michael Mann's trademark visuals and a lean, villainous performance from Tom Cruise, Collateral is a stylish and compelling noir thriller. A cab driver realizes his current fare is a hitman that has been having him drive around from mark to mark until the last witness to a crime is dead. When the cabbie finally figures out the truth, he must prevent the assassin from wiping out his last witness without becoming the next in the professional killer's line of casualties. Number 9. Rain Man, released in 1988. This road trip movie about an autistic savant and his callow brother is far from seamless, but Barry Levinson's direction is impressive, and strong performances from Tom Cruise and Dustin Hoffman add to its appeal. When car dealer Charlie Babbitt, Tom Cruise, learns that his estranged father has died, he returns home to Cincinnati, where he discovers that he has an autistic older brother named Raymond, Dustin Hoffman, and that his father's $3 million fortune is being left to the mental institution in which Raymond lives. Motivated by his father's money, Charlie checks Raymond out of the facility in order to return with him to Los Angeles. The brothers' cross-country trip ends up changing both their lives. Number 8. Minority Report, released in 2002. Thought-provoking and visceral, Steven Spielberg successfully combines high-concept ideas and high-octane action in this fast and febrile sci-fi thriller. Based on a story by famed science fiction writer Philip K. Dick, Minority Report is an action detective thriller set in Washington, D.C. in 2054, where police utilize a psychic technology to arrest and convict murderers before they commit their crime. Tom Cruise plays the head of this pre-crime unit and is himself accused of the future murder of a man he hasn't even met. Number 7. Edge of Tomorrow, released in 2014. Gripping, well-acted, funny, and clever, Edge of Tomorrow offers entertaining proof that Tom Cruise is still more than capable of shouldering the weight of a blockbuster action thriller. When Earth falls under attack from invincible aliens, no military unit in the world is able to beat them. Major William Cage, Tom Cruise, an officer who has never seen combat, is assigned to a suicide mission. Killed within moments, Cage finds himself thrown into a time loop, in which he relives the same brutal fight and his death over and over again. However, Cage's fighting skills improve with each encore, bringing him and a comrade, Emily Blunt, ever closer to defeating the aliens. Number 6. Risky Business, released in 1983. Featuring one of Tom Cruise's best early performances, Risky Business is a sharp, funny examination of teen angst that doesn't stop short of exploring dark themes. Ecstatic when his parents leave on vacation for a few days, high school senior Joel Goodson, Tom Cruise, cuts loose with his best friend Miles. After an attempt at securing the services of a prostitute goes slightly awry, Joel hires gorgeous Lana, Rebecca De Mornay, for a night of delight. Stunned by the amount of Lana's bill, the next morning, Joel grows frantic after he crashes his father's Porsche. In an effort to raise lots of money fast, a desperate Joel turns the house into a brothel. Number 5. Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol, released in 2011. Stylish, fast-paced, and loaded with gripping set pieces, the fourth Mission Impossible is big-budget popcorn entertainment that really works. Blamed for a terrorist attack on the Kremlin, Ethan Hunt, Tom Cruise, and the entire IMF agency are disavowed by the US government, while the president initiates the Ghost Protocol. Forced to go off the grid /left without resources or backup /Hunt must somehow clear the agency's name and prevent another attack. Complicating matters even more, Ethan must undertake the impossible mission with a group of fellow IMF fugitives whose actual motives are suspect. Number 4. Mission Impossible, Rogue Nation, released in 2015. Mission Impossible Rogue Nation continues the franchise's thrilling resurgence, and proves that Tom Cruise remains an action star without equal. With the IMF now disbanded and Ethan Hunt, Tom Cruise, out in the cold, a new threat, called the Syndicate, soon emerges. The Syndicate is a network of highly skilled operatives who are dedicated to establishing a new world order via an escalating series of terrorist attacks. Faced with what may be the most impossible mission yet, Ethan gathers his team and joins forces with Ilsa Faust, Rebecca Ferguson, a disavowed British agent who may or may not be a member of this deadly rogue nation. Number 3. Mission Impossible, Dead Reckoning Part 1, released in 2023. With world-threatening stakes and epic set pieces to match that massive title, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 proves this is still a franchise you should choose to accept. In Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, Ethan Hunt, Tom Cruise, and his IMF team embark on their most dangerous mission yet, to track down a terrifying new weapon that threatens all of humanity before it falls into the wrong hands. With control of the future and the fate of the world at stake, and dark forces from Ethan's past closing in, a deadly race around the globe begins. Confronted by a mysterious, all-powerful enemy, Ethan is forced to consider that nothing can matter more than his mission, not even the lives of those he cares about most. Number 2. Top Gun, Maverick, released in 2022. Top Gun, Maverick pulls off a feat even trickier than a 4G inverted dive, delivering a long-belated sequel that surpasses its predecessor in wildly entertaining style. After more than 30 years of service as one of the Navy's top aviators, Pete Maverick Mitchell, Tom Cruise, is where he belongs, pushing the envelope as a courageous test pilot and dodging the advancement in rank that would ground him. When he finds himself training a detachment of Top Gun graduates for a specialized mission, the likes of which no living pilot has ever seen, Maverick encounters Lieutenant Bradley Bradshaw, Miles Teller, call sign, Rooster, the son of Maverick's late friend and radar intercept officer Lieutenant Nick Bradshaw, aka Goose. Facing an uncertain future and confronting the ghosts of his past, Maverick is drawn into a confrontation with his own deepest fears, culminating in a mission that demands the ultimate sacrifice from those who will be chosen to fly it. Number 1. Mission Impossible Fallout, released in 2018. Fast, sleek, and fun, Mission Impossible Fallout lives up to the impossible part of its name by setting yet another high mark for insane set pieces in a franchise full of them. Ethan Hunt and the IMF team join forces with CIA assassin August Walker to prevent a disaster of epic proportions. Arms dealer John Lark and a group of terrorists known as the Apostles plan to use 3 plutonium cores for a simultaneous nuclear attack on the Vatican, Jerusalem and Mecca, Saudi Arabia. When the weapons go missing, Ethan and his crew find themselves in a desperate race against time to prevent them from falling into the wrong hands. If you enjoyed this content and found it informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button for more exciting updates. Thanks for watching. Until next time, this is your host from Disc Diggers, signing off. Stay connected.